Hello, this is Extreme Music TV. Ah! Hello, I'm doing a Lamb of God 7 Sturm and Drang album review. All right, this band is one of those bands that you might lump into a certain category, but you don't want to do that because you can't lump them into metalcore, even though they've been lumped into metalcore and they have no metalcore in them. You can't put them in death metal, even though they kind of flirted a little with that with death metal. And you can't really lump them in a thrash metal category because they're, you know, it's very it's not one-dimensional, and you can't put these guys in radio rock because they're just way too heavy for rock radio. So you know, if this album is out, it's just an amazing thing because you guys know that Randy Blythe, the lead singer of this band, was did some jail time because, of course, because of a fan getting injured in his in one of the concerts. So a lot of these, you know, a lot of the circumstances that we don't have a Lamb of God album, we have now one in 2015. It just says that this band is very loyal. This band thought about us. This band has faced adversity and come out on top. And they're not ready to give up. You know, like I said, Lamb of God is one of those bands that have faced a lot of adversity in their career, and so you're gonna be happy. I mean, having heard this album, probably the standout tracks to me is Overlord, and I really enjoyed this album. I mean, this doesn't. This album doesn't. You get to hear what you love about Lamb of God. This music is still very Southern rock influenced. There's still a lot of thrash metal in this. There's still a whole lot of what we love about this band, and I would say this is a very satisfying experience for me. It's definitely one of contender for album of the year. All right, still echoes. The first song on the track, it kind of brings you back of the Ashes of the Wake or earlier stuff, and it kind of clues you in that this band is not going to sell out. This band is not going to become another Nickelback. They're not going to become another radio band. So you're going to be satisfied by this. Next song, Erase This, is just like another. You get to hear a lot of Southern rock in this album. I mean, these guys are from the South, so you're going to hear a lot of that. And 512 is, like I said, it's just. I mean, the first couple tracks on this album, including Amber's Footprints, is very Lamb of God-istic. It's like these guys have built their own identity. I mean, if you remember songs like "Now You've Got Something to Die For," or you know, that songs like that we love listening to, you're going to be satisfied. I mean, the next song, Overlord, is probably one of my favorite, probably the best song on the album, actually, because I've heard Lamb of God death metal before. I've heard them thrash out, and this song, I didn't think this guy had it in him. I didn't think he could sing at all. I didn't think Randy could sing at all, actually, but he shows out that this guy is just as good as anybody, any radio rock singer. Why would I say that? Wait, never mind. Never mind what I said that. He's just as good as anybody, all the Burton C. Bells, all the Jesse David Leach, all the Phil Labontes of the world. This guy is just as good, and you kind of get a very Tool, Maynard Keenan feel on this song. Like you're listening to a Tool song. It's just heavier though. And this song and the next song, Anthropoid, is they kind of go back to the smashing and killing and stuff. So Engage the Fear Machine and Disillusion the Pandemic are like you hear a lot of there's a after a while a band that stays true to their music, stays true to metal, stays true to us the fans. They want to change it up a little bit. This album does not disappoint. It's not going to be kind of like All That Remains in the order of things. It's not going to disappoint you. You're not going to be pissed off. They sold out. No, you're gonna. These guys are still Lamb of God. They're not going in an overly melodic direction. The last song, Torches, I love this. The last song, it's not your usual like your last track on a Lamb of God album. Usually it's gonna be very aggressive, but this one kind of there's some melody in this song. There's some singing in this song, and there's a lot of spoken word on this album. So, I mean, you're not going to be disappointed by this album. This is an album that quenches our thirst for really good quality music. This is not just a bunch of noise, not just a bunch of retarded riffs smashed together. This is not just a bunch of metalheads banging their heads for 40 minutes. This is an album that really gives new life to this band that, like I said, that has faced a lot of adversity in their career with, of course, the controversy surrounding their singers. So I give this album a 9 out of 10. The hell with it. No, I'm just kidding. I give this album a 10 because it's awesome. I loved it. It's go out and get it. If you're into pirating music, maybe you should try iTunes or Spotify or something like that. All right. This is Extreme Music TV. I will see you. I will talk to you guys soon.
He's my bro. This is for him. It's called Laid to Rest.